and welcome back to Barrelways, where we are here to tell topics and genres or other things so we can able to tell you guys about the events that also happened. So, we are here with Jaiden, who is also here since like the beginning of the channel, I guess. So, Jaiden, do you guys have anything to say?
I'm eating chicken.
You're eating chicken. You know, if you were black instead of being white, you would like be like, "Oh man, this is some good ass chicken."
Racist.
How am I racist?
Bro, you're putting stereotypes to your own kind, bro. You're being racist.
Okay, so you're telling me that I'm being racist to my own kind.
Exactly.
What
fucking
am I,
Uncle Ruckus?
What am I, low tier god?
What?
You don't know who low tier god is?
No.
He's like, your life is nothing. You should kill yourself now.
Yeah, definitely.
He would say some crazy shit like, "Man, who put this black monkey in here? Get this spook off my chat." "Man, I know you're so black that you have to go ahead and get a fork or a spoon or a stick so that your TV will be working."
Speaking of, oh fuck, hold up.
What happened?
Fuck, wait. Motherfucker.
Jaiden's just
Hold
grunting.
Hold up. Hold up.
Did Jaiden turn Irish?
What?
He was like, "Yeah."
Where the fuck did I put it? Hell! Where is it? I know I have it. Oh my god, no. Where is it? Where is it? Oh
What
my
happened?
god. Oh my god.
What happened?
I don't know where it is.
You don't know where it is?
Hold up. It might take a while.
Of course it's gonna take a while. You always say
Yeah,
that.
it's gonna be honest as hell. Stop bitching.
You're the one who's bitching.
Now you know what.
Now you're turning into a Muppet.
Shut up, man. Oh my god.
You turn into the chef from the Muppets.
Oh fucking god, bro. Shut up, man. Oh my god. Man, where the fuck is
What are you trying to find?
the video? Fuck.
Oh, of course it's a video. You know,
I know why.
Jaiden, you know when we do these podcasts, the viewers are not going to see the video, right?
What the yeah, I fucking know. I fucking know. But hey, you know what? At least we're doing something, alright?
Hmm.
Alright.
Hmm.
Motherfucker, what is it? Ooh. Seriously though, where the fuck I put it?
You're just going to spend more time trying to find the video.
Yeah, we could talk about something else while I fucking do that. What else should we talk about?
How's your PlayStation going?
Oh, it's really good. It's actually pretty fine.
Okay, you played the new Batman game.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, you wanted to see?
What I'm no, shut up. What I was gonna say is that you realize how like whenever they have women in like video games and you play as them, they only have like short screen time.
What do you mean by that?
Like, you know, they have Catwoman in it, but she only has like, you know, less time than Batman. You know what I'm saying?
And she's more like a side character. Like I don't.
So she's just a side character?
Yeah. She's not the main focus of the game.
You know, if they add Catwoman and Tails gets trolled, I wonder how that's gonna be.
Overly sexualized?
Maybe. Really,
Mostly.
It really seems like Jaiden's thinking about women now.
No, it's just a fucking guess. Ew, no.
No, I don't like boobs and asses. I'm queer.
Personally, I'm not even into those things. Legs have to be the best.
So would you legs?
What?
You're talking about legs,
Yeah, what's wrong with legs?
thighs.
Yeah. Legs, thighs, they're pretty good.
What?
Oh my fucking god!
What's happening?
No!
Oh my god!
What happened?
Bro, as soon as you mentioned fucking Harley Quinn fucking fart, there's a fucking YouTube notification of a fucking YouTuber talking about it.
I didn't even have to show you it.
Oh. Oh.
I didn't have to show you.
Fuck.
I can't believe YouTube showed you.
I know. I fucking hate YouTube, bro. I fucking hate it up my brain. Oh my god.
I might go
I found a video.
What? Oh. I might go
I found it. Yeah.
Dang.
I found it, Joe. I found it. Yeah, I found it. Yay.
I might go out and blow out my brains. I might go out and blow out my brains.
I'm gonna know where I'm at. Alright, look at the video.
But what is this?
Regardless how the next person feel,
It has
I'm
to
not
do
gonna
with
take
the
my
fucking
flag
you
down.
being
If I got
racist.
anything to do with it, ain't no monument gonna come down.
Daniel Sims says he was adopted as a child.
My whole family's white. Went to all white school, grew up in an all white neighborhood. My grandfather was white, and he
Yeah, I know
was the
one.
main one that fought in this war here. And he's taught me everything I know.
He explains how he'd feel if the statues and flag were relocated.
It may make my blood boil if they just come up here and feel like they can just tear it down. I don't see me still living if they do that right there. That monument ain't hurting nobody. That monument ain't killing my soul. It ain't talking
Imagine
bad
if
to
our
nobody.
fucking broadcast
It
got
ain't even
broadcast
racist.
on
But
Spotify
Dunstan says-
broadcast.
I think you were trying to do a tongue twister, Jaiden.
I don't know.
So you're saying that the broadcast would be a Spotify in the most last, so it can also be the most surpassed, so it can also be the last of the broadcast to the task.
Exactly.
Try to make a tongue twister, Jaiden.
I was blasted the past with nothing that will last, and then there's this lass, and she was talking all about glass, and she died.
What? That was so bad. What the fuck was that?
Oh.
It was like you were trying to make a rap or something. It was like, yo, so I'm in the past and to the blast, and then I broke in some glass, and then she died. Sounds like something that would play in Persona.
What? What do you mean?
Yo, it's like, so like they have a dude rapping. And it's like, yo, I'm going out like the morning, like butter in a dolphin.
What? What?
So they just sampled some rap lyrics and try to like put them together. They put them in the random order
Why?
because they're Japanese.
Oh.
Yeah. Or like in Jet Set Radio, they had a woman who was supposed to speak English, but like it's so broken to the point where it was like, my son is going out and he is very happy. Now he's gonna have his family with his wedding cake for lunch, and he's gonna be going out in his field trip so they can have their family trip into their own way.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's like having a person do sign language, but all they do gang signs.
What? You know, there's an actual video on where there's this dude who was beating up a student for doing gang signs, and then teacher's like, they were doing sign language. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was fucked.
Mm-hmm.
That was really fucked.
Yeah.
Let me guess, was the teacher black?
No. Well, the student who beat him up was black.
I knew it!
Well, there would be some informational videos where like the Asian student is like in the desk and the teacher will be asking, who started COVID-19? And the Asian student waits their hand and the teacher's like, correct.
No. Bro, I said something, but like I accidentally muted myself.
What? Why did you accidentally mute yourself? How did you
Well,
even manage to do that?
Because every time I fucking charge my phone, it spazzes out and shit.
You say this every time.
Because it's fucking true!
And also, you gotta clean out of the charging thing in your phone, because sometimes it would just be, burned inside. So you gotta clean that out.
What?
You don't know? There'd be dirt or like some burned parts of, inside the phone.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how to clean it.
Have you like used a brush or something?
Brush? What type of?
Some type of thing that could like fit inside so you can scoop it out.
Nope.
Dang.
I mean, does this?
What? You just gotta find a way to like clean it out.
Yeah.
Maybe you can use like a fork.
What about a spoon handle?
Well, can the spoon fit inside the charger outlet?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because like, when I was looking at some comments on the one where we read one tails and two babies and one fox. That's the one.
I don't remember.
It's the one where you should remember this.
Yeah, I definitely should. $20.
You should remember this.
$20 bill. Where my fucking $20?
The one where it had a lot of pooping in it.
Yeah.
It had cream and tails in it, and this blue baby.
Yeah, I know what happens.
Yeah.
I was there. And I was there to witness every single...
Well, believe me, it was disgusting too.
Yeah.
Also,
Christ.
Also, I want to say that there was a comment that said that when you was doing Tails' voice, it sounded like you was like a psychopath from a movie.
Like, how?
Like, you know the type of psychopaths in the movie who's like the killer? That's what
Yeah,
they
I
think
know,
your
but
voice
how
sounds
did I
like.
sound like that?
Like when you do Tails' voice, high pitch.
Oh, the way I try to do my voice where he sounds creepy like a pedophile.
Yeah,
Like, how you doing, kiddos?
yeah.
Want a candy? Want to come in my room?
Shit. Are you trying to do Herbert the Pervert's voice?
No.
I wanna go home and get some popsicles in here.
Actually, you do a pretty good impression of him.
Hey, Mr. Herbert, I already cleaned up all the snow. You didn't clean every single snow, Chris. I got it one upstairs.
You just gotta add those like psst, in the end.
Oh yeah, the lips. Okay. You want to go to some popsicles, so you have the good stuff.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
Oh, hi, Kevin. Hi, Chris. You're feeling very good indeed.
Imagine Herbert the pervert meets Herbert the pervert.
What?
Imagine if he meets himself, bro.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Imagine if Herbert the pervert met Wanda Mc. Wait. Imagine if Herbert the pervert met Trix Rabbit.
They'd be best friends.
Yeah. I feel like
well, except that Herbert likes kids, but Trix hates kids.
Oh yeah. He sells kids.
That's only different. Yeah, he hates.
I don't know how you can hate kids.
I mean, unless you're a parent, yeah, I understand.
Yeah. But imagine if the kids just bully you every single day, and you just like, I just want to hurt them.
Hey, that's what.
Yeah.
What makes you think why they exist, dude?
Yeah. I guess. I mean, why can't parents? Cause like I'll be working and you got kids knock over something, and like the parents don't do anything, and there's this old dude's like, you know, the mom should have just told the kid to pick it up and put it back.
Well, it's because they're lazy pieces of shit. That's why. Every parent is like that now these days. They don't even want to try anymore.
Yeah. And they were black too.
No surprise.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, dude, life sucks.
It really does.
Yeah, it really does.
Every woman always wants to fuck me.
What?
Well, you always see. I always get those female customers are like, there was this one old lady that was like, "Wow, you look very thin." I'm like, "Okay, don't you have a girlfriend?" I'm like, "No." Like,
That would wanting to fuck you.
Like, she's like, "You've been working out, like, you've been working outside, and you're looking pretty thin and strong." I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro, you know you can like sue them for sexual harassment.
Mm.
You could got paid right there, but you missed out the opportunity.
Yeah. I don't know. Even if I do that, you really think they're gonna? You trust the woman's side?
Win at all.
Yeah.
Even if she smacks you on the ass and you have video evidence, they won't believe you.
Yeah.
And it's just how it is.
Yeah.
Hey, look on the bright side. There's many things to it. Even if it's a very little thing.
Yeah. I just don't want some type of, cougar trying to get me in her 8th streak.
Yeah. Never trust these.
Yeah. Because you can tell there's going to be like some gonorrhea or STD or like chlamydia.
Yeah, they trying to get you infected with something.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to go out with them, you could at least first do a checkup.
I'm
Like
gonna,
your first date, straight to the fucking hospital. You're getting tested, bitch.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, damn, bitch, your pussy stink.
Yeah, that's not. Let's shower.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
How much you want to bet all those girls who try to flirt on me don't even wash their pussy? Jaiden?
What?
You said something?
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't they have to like put like soap in there and try to like wash it off? Probably had to like get a stick or something.
Like what? Like
Gene really has to think about this.
Basically deodorant, but instead of for pits, it's for vagina.
What? So it's like vagina, like vagina.
Yeah.
It's like vagina deodorant. I never heard of that.
Well, it's not a thing. I just made that up.
Well, there are like douches. Like, it's like it's an item that women can squeeze inside of their vaginas so they'll be clean.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could use that.
Why can't they? Well, they could just go ahead and spray Febreze on it.
Yeah, like don't they have like a spray, like a bottle they could just spray themselves, like say for example, I have like this spray of deodorant, like this like something to mask my
I think you mean cologne,
yeah, cologne.
not
I don't
deodorant.
Well, it is deodorant. It's a deodorant type of like spray, and yeah, that's literally it.
You can't just be like, oh, let me just spray cologne all over my body and I'll smell good.
I mean, I guess you will for. That's not really. That's a lot, especially when you're.
Yeah, I never met I never met a person who just don't take showers and the only thing they're gonna do is spray cologne over their body.
Yeah, that's just gross.
Yeah. Or the type of people who don't even take a shower for like a week.
Ugh, God.
Dude, you want to know a story? There was like one time I was in middle school and like I would be at the bus and like I would meet this one black kid who smells so bad. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god. I would have to sit like I would like sit right in front of him and I would just smell him behind me. I'm like, oh damn. I was gonna go ahead and bring like some, body wash in, but I would be like, hey man, you need this.
Wait, you actually did that?
No.
Mm.
I didn't want to be mean because he was probably disabled.
How do you know?
Because he usually just be in the back of the bus.
Okay. What does that imply?
That sometimes they have disabled people in the back of the bus.
Why?
Because if they get in front of the bus, then there's a good chance that there's going to be a person that's going to be like, "Hey man, can you get off from the bus? I need to sit right here."
What?
Because usually the popular kids want to go ahead and be in the front of the bus, and like the other kids have to be
Oh,
in the
you're
back.
talking about like a school bus, not like an actual bus for like public transport.
No, yes, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
I literally just said it was in middle school.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
How did you not hear that part?
I don't know. I think it just cut off.
How did it cut off? I literally just said that part.
I don't know. I didn't hear it.
Jaiden probably needs to go to the ear doctor.
Don't need to. I clean my ears all the time.
With what?
With ear tips.
Ear tips?
That's what I call them.
You mean Q-tips?
Yeah.
Doesn't that just push the earwax into your ear?
I mean, I don't really push it. I like it, like swirl it in like circles.
I don't know. It just pushed most of that earwax into the ear.
And it at least helps some.
And then it's just gonna get stuck in there. You just eating right now?
Yeah.
It's just stress eating.
Yeah. The skin's the best part.
The skin. Oh yeah, you're eating chicken. You remember that part in South Park where Cartman ate the
Yeah,
skin?
I know. I know.
Yeah.
And Kenny cried.
He was like,
Or Kenny. That was going to be the greatest meal he ever had.
You remember how
life.
Kenny's home used to be so fucked up?
What do you mean? It still is.
Yeah, like, you remember back in the past, his family literally had to pray for the toaster to give them to give them a waffle.
Jesus.
Like, literally, his dad was like, well, the reason why I'm poor was because I didn't want to go to my brother's college because he was rich. And then his wife is like, no, that's not the reason why you're poor. What? It's not? The reason why you're poor is because you were just mentally retarded.
Damn, bro.
And then there was a joke where there was a joke where Carmen said in the Thanksgiving special where Carmen's like, you see, Star Myron, in Thanksgiving we should get all the food for free if we also had the $6 deal. But of course, Kenny's not gonna go ahead and do that because his family's poor.
Damn.
And so they got the food, and so Carmen starts eating, and then Star Myron wanted the piece of food, and then Carmen's like, no, Star Myron, that's my Popeye. And Stan's like, you're supposed to learn to share. And then Carmen's like, oh, you want my pot pie? No, you can't have it. Let me have it. I feel like whenever you're with food, you never share.
Well, I mean, I sure.
Do you?
Yeah.
So, if Roman's hungry, you share food with him?
No.
Exactly my point. You don't share your food?
Dude, if it was anyone else in the house, I'll do him. Just not.
Yeah. Why not?
Fuck him.
What the? What, if he's like starving, you just don't feed him?
Well, yeah, if he's starving, I'll give it to him.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't just let women starve to death. Oh yeah. We didn't talk about how we watched BoJack Horseman. The viewers didn't know this. Yeah. You want to share your thoughts on what do you think about BoJack Horseman so far? Jaiden.
What?
You want to share your thoughts on BoJack Horseman?
Did
you? For some reason, it seemed like your microphone cut off. Okay.
All I have to say is that I'm pretty depressed.
It made you depressed?
Yeah.
How did it make you depressed?
Because it's relatable.
Yeah. And the fact that
Very
the episode where like he was gonna apologize to his friend and his friend's like, okay, I don't forgive you.
That really.
Yeah. And then his friend is gonna go ahead and guilt trip him for leaving him behind, and now he's not gonna forgive him for that.
It's not even guilt tripping it. He's just saying what really happened.
Yeah.
He's giving reasons on why he shouldn't.
Yeah.
And honestly, man, I kind of felt that.
Yeah.
Like I was right there, feeling the same exact pain Jack felt
You remember
when
how
he said those.
You remember how Todd found out that BoJack was sabotaging his performance so he would stay with him?
Yeah.
And then when BoJack was talking to him, he's like, Todd, we need to do something. No, BoJack, you need to leave people alone. No, Todd, we didn't. No, BoJack, you need to leave people alone. You gotta worry about yourself. Don't worry about every people. You gotta worry about yourself, man. You remember like the episode where like he was like the director of the movie and he pretty much ruined the movie. They literally turned the whole movie into a snack basket.
Yeah, but dude, they get back at him.
Yeah. And then BoJack's like, okay, since there's nothing wrong with us, then we could probably be friends and everything can be back to normal, no, right? And then Todd's like, actually, no, not everything's back to normal. I kind of feel like BoJack doesn't really think about other people when he only thinks about what he feels is great for him. That's like I was thinking maybe BoJack is autistic.
Why?
Cause like BoJack has a difficulty to try to like, communicate with people or try to socialize with people, because there'll be times where like he'll like usually forget about what other people want to plan with him, and like sometimes he will just go ahead and pay attention to other things and just forget what the other person was talking about with him. That's how I think. Because like he has like a hard time trying to like solve people's problems, especially with Diane's.
Yeah.
Because BoJack was thinking that he could literally be like Diane's new boyfriend. But in reality, it's like you can't do that. I kind of wish that BoJack had hooves and not fingers. But I'm pretty sure that would be hard for him. You're really crying, Jaiden. Hmm. I guess you can just concentrate on eating his food. Well, Jaiden, did you hear about
It's just
how what are you gonna say?
Todd. Sure. Like he character.
You're saying like he grew as a character?
Yeah, because you know how when he looked up, he thought they were best buds and stuff,
Yeah,
and now, like, they're just neutral.
yeah,
He doesn't really see him that way anymore.
yeah,
He felt betrayed, but yet still wants to believe he's a good person.
yeah. Because Bojack thinks that Todd is just a goofball with no feelings.
Yeah, like that funny side character that everyone laughs at.
Yeah,
But just like BoJack, even the most funny person gets sad at.
yeah. Like you can't just expect people to just be the funny guy.
Man, even happy person be the
Yeah. You remember like times where like Mr. Peanut Butter was getting so jealous of BoJack trying to like, be with Diane?
yeah. But the thing about he's not really good with Diane either. None of them are, because on one side you have a confident and really annoying and happy. On the other side, you have a really depressed person that only cares about himself and wants to make you guilty and feel basically the same no matter what side of the nickel you land.
Yeah. What about Princess Carolyn?
Which is what I'm saying here. You need balance.
Yeah.
You can't have too much of a thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
Yeah. You just gotta have the small things first.
Mm.
Well, what did you think about Princess Carolyn?
It's just
The pink cat.
eh.
Yeah, I kind of feel like they didn't really introduce her that much.
Yeah.
Well, what did you
She's
think?
she's just an agent. That's it.
Yeah. Well, what did you think? What about Sarah Lynn?
Who was that again?
The one where she's like drugged up and she didn't go to rehab?
You mean Maple?
Yes, her.
Once again, I feel really fucking bad.
Yeah. I mean, who's really at the fault there?
Her mom and BoJack.
Yeah. Because, like, she wants to be an architect. An architect.
Yeah, I know what those are.
Yeah. And then her mom's like, honey, you know your mother didn't go ahead and raise a talent girl so she can become something else?
The same thing happened to Uncle.
Uncle Ruckus?
Yeah, the same thing happened to Uncle.
Makes sense.
Boy, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yep.
Nigga, did I just catch
Exactly.
you? Nigga, did I just catch you break that face? No, I didn't. Ah! Ah! Oh, Lord Jesus! Lord, mercy, my baby!
I love the Boondocks. It's too bad it's not going to get any series or seasons.
Well, that's because Adult Swim doesn't care about, black shows anymore.
But what they built on black shows,
Yeah, but there was, like, some black shows, but, like, there wasn't really a lot. Most of the shows were just white people.
I mean, there's not really much racism out there. So what point would there be if Boondocks was just still error?
Yeah. I mean, it would just be done by different people.
Honestly, personally, I don't care about that shit. I still want the Boondocks to come back.
It'll be just like the last season again.
It's just you gotta do it right, man.
Yeah. Not the stupid ass Kardashian episode
Fuck that shit.
where Granddad smacked the Kardashian's booty and it flaps around like plastic.
Hated it.
Like, I'm like, what the hell does the
And
Kardashian...
that one episode about a fucking phone.
Yeah, the iPhone. With the
Yeah.
iPhone is just evil.
Yeah, for some fucking reason, like
Or the one episode where everyone just had hair. It would just be so stupid.
yeah.
Like, it don't even make any sense. Like, the episodes feel like they're just written by white people. Like, you know what? This is how black people act.
And that in itself is racism.
Yeah, because if you don't have the original creators, then it's not gonna feel the same.
Yeah, no shit.
Because, like, the creator of Boondocks don't want to make anymore, and so they just went ahead and did without him. And the creator of Rick and Morty didn't want to do a lot of Rick and Morty, so they just did without him.
Oh, no, the reason why he was cast along because one he got accused of like sexual harassment in the workplace, and well, he didn't really have that creative freedom.
I mean, don't you feel like they were just using Rick and Morty as a cash cow?
Most likely.
And they just want to kick out Justin Roiland so they can make more money?
Exactly. It's basically adult Swim's version of
South Park, yeah.
what?
The Adult Swim's version of South Park?
I said Adult Swim's version of SpongeBob.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
SpongeBob makes sense.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for Justin Roiland because they didn't even give him a chance to try to prove that he didn't do it. Because they were going to go to court and, like, they already said in court that there wasn't even proof from the person who accused him. And then you already got people, those internet users, whenever they want attention, they're just going to go ahead and accuse people in internet posts.
Yeah.
Like, there would be some stupid post like, oh, you're jailbait, like, bro, you're jailbait, you almost tricked me, you're jailbait. I'm like, what the fuck? No one talks like that. No one used the word jailbait in my entire life.
Yeah, no what era you were in, no what the fuck even is jailbait?
So they're trying to use the term jailbait as a way of saying, oh, you look like a older girl, but you're a teenager, you're obviously jailbaiting. It's like, what?
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, because I kind of feel like there's no way Justin Moreland hooked up with, like, 89 different people on Twitter. That doesn't make any sense.
That really does not make.
Like literally 89 different users was like, I have this person right here. I have this person right here. I have this person right here. I'll have. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
At this point, Justin Roy was a playboy.
So which side are you on?
Honestly, it's hard to tell because I don't really want to get like any controversy.
What controversy?
Like, oh my god, he supports a pedophile. Let's expose him. You know, that type of controversy. Honestly, I think it's just best to not really have opinion or choices. People do nothing but criticize your choice no matter what.
So you're
If it was right or wrong.
So you're just scared that people are gonna go against you?
Pretty much.
But who cares what other people think? It's not like they know what you have in your entire life.
Nah, maybe not. I just rather not, you know, stuff.
It's like, I honestly think that they didn't even give Justin World enough time to try to like prove that there's something up, because a lot of the accusations don't really make any sense. Because it really just seems like the people who just accuse them just want more Rick and Morty.
But if you want more Rick and Morty, then why didn't you just let him on the show?
Yeah.
He was clearly happy to make more.
But like they didn't want to go ahead and waste time, because you remember how the other scenes took like 2 years to make a new season? They didn't want to have it happen again. Because like they're already making season 8 and that only take them like a whole year to like make.
Is it because they used to actually put into it?
No, because like they went in and said how without Justin Warland they able to work faster. I'm like, what?
I don't know, man.
So I kind of feel like something fishy is going on.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's not like people are gonna go against you, Jaiden. Everything is about everything. It's like your opinion is open.
Yeah, you know how people are.
Yeah. Whatever.
They act like savages on the internet. Yeah.
Well, if there's gonna be savages on you, then I'm gonna go ahead and take over. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be acting like it's fucking doomsday out in this bitch. Like the forever purge.
Just go ahead and say it. Do you think that Justin Roiland being accused is ridiculous? Yes or no?
Well, after hearing all of your statements and all the accusations, yeah, I think it's kind of unfair.
Yeah. Cause like they didn't want. Cause like what I'm saying is that. Cause he only got accused on the Rick and Morty part and no other show like Solo Opposite, Adventure Time, or even fucking. It's like he'd never get accused of any other show. And it's kind of weird. He only got accused on the Rick and Morty part. So I'm thinking that something weird is happening.
Yeah.
And like when they hired the new president for Adult Swim, like the new leader, they had to make sure that they had to find a show that makes them more money, and it was Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
That's the reason why they made the Rick and Morty anime so fast.
Because they probably overworked their employees.
Yep. Oh, You remember how they were gonna release an anime called like Uzumaki?
You mean on Adult Swim?
Yeah.
What about it?
So the first episode was finished, but the second episode was done by a different production team, and it was fucking shit.
Damn.
Like, the characters don't even move. It's like a slideshow.
Bro.
And then they didn't make any new episodes. It's just 2 episodes.
That says a lot.
We waited for like 2 years just for the.
That says a lot.
And then for some reason they're gonna go ahead and release Aquatino first, but they only waste like 4 episodes.
Only 4 episodes?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Or 6 episodes.
That's still sad.
It's like, what's happening with Adult Swim?
Well,
It's like-
clearly it's now a corrupt company now, so
It's like
just don't work for them.
it's like they want to make new something. They want to make something new, but they don't want to spend too much money. That's the reason why they had to like make Smelly and Friends super low budget.
I don't know. I liked Smiley and Friends.
Mm,
It was still good.
yeah. But they're trying to like find a show that makes them less money. So they don't want to use enough money to like produce it.
Then what about stop motion?
It, I don't know. Stop motion takes a lot of time. You know what about chicken?
Yeah, I do know. Like, all you do is just like, take a picture and just make a illusion of movement. Not only that, you can just use different action figures and shit, like
Yeah.
what fucking Robot Chicken did.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was Adult Swim, yeah, that'd be a pretty cheap show, don't you think?
I kind of wish they made. Well, they did. Well, like a couple times where they made more oral. Yeah.
Yeah, that. But you know how that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll be right back. I am going to go and get more chicken.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
All right, you're back.
Yeah.
It took you a while to get more chicken, huh?
Yeah, I gotta fight. Anyway, continue.
Okay, so. Well, I'm trying to remember what we talked about.
Damn, you forgot?
No, Jaiden. So, we was talking about something. Oh yeah, it was it was the Wikimori part, or the Agutianga
Okay.
Force part, or the Adult Swim part. Okay. So basically, we talked about how Adult Swim was the one who pretty much wanted to like make more shows and like want to use less money.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's a little bit greedy?
Very fucking greedy.
Yeah.
You can at least put some fucking effort into one of your shows at least.
Yeah. I mean, at least we're like, at least we're not getting like horrible shows.
And I mean, not horrible shows, but damn, it's still a corrupt company.
Yeah. Like, why can't they just go ahead and end Rick and Morty?
What?
Like, I feel like Rick and Morty should have ended way earlier.
Yeah. I feel like we could have had an actual good, like, run and, like, just, like, a good story, like, like what happened since the beginning, like
Well,
about Rick losing his original family and having to replace another Rick's like position, and like it's like, dude.
well, they had to hire female employees because they kind of feel like it was a little less feministic to not have female employees to write on the team.
And later on, get to know that was the first decision, and
Kind of see why they accused Justin Werlin.
because he was a man,
Yeah.
and goddamn, there was a lot of fucking women,
Yep.
so it makes sense.
Yep. Well, it's like well, I can't say. Well, I just want to say this is like I kind of feel like when they try to make something for girls on Adult Swim, it's like it feels forced, don't you think?
Well, because isn't the girl usually like written by man, and the female parts written like? Wait, hold up. Let me
What?
repeat myself because I forgot what I was going to say for a second.
Okay.
Isn't usually the feminine part usually written by the dudes, and the male parts written by the females?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, isn't it always the way around?
It should be like that because I kind of feel like when they write Rick, they try to make Rick like more sympathetic. To try to make Rick nice.
You could have made Rick a bit more sympathetic, but still have him as the same character.
Yeah.
You could have made him a grumpy old man, but is truly a person that's hurting from the inside.
Like, let's take an example like Revy. You can't take Revy into like a very, caring and soft spot person because you know for a fact they're just a traumatic and pretty much broken person and pathetic because like you can't change a character from what they used to be because if you try changing them into being, a completely different character, then it's just going to be fleshed out. So that's why I kind of feel like whenever there's writers trying to write Rick, is like they're trying to like make sure he develops, but like it is changing the character to the point where you don't even recognize them anymore. It just makes it feel like it's a completely different show now. Didn't have to like think for a second.
It's just like I just don't get it, bro. What happened? What I did ever happen?
Yeah. Like back when Rick and Morty started, it was way more different. It felt different.
I felt like it could have been like an actual series.
Yeah.
You got whatever this shit is. Not to mention the fucking anime. What the even is that shit?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
We only watched 2 episodes of it.
Only 2 episodes, and yet I hated it so much that we just stopped.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, it was so horrid. Like, fucking crap. How can a writer fuck up that badly? Sure, I might not be the greatest poet or, like, writer, so to say, but I could have at least done something. Fucking right.
Yeah. Cause like,
bro, it's worse than Shakespeare.
well, it's like they try to make like they try to make it like the show where like they go into dimensions and like they're in like different places, but like in anime format, it just seems like they're just repeating the same thing over and over again.
It doesn't even feel like that because the whole time in episode 1, Morty was in a fucking VR headset, and for some reason, the same thing was repeating over and over again, which I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know what the point was. That like I was confused. And not only that, there was plenty of animation errors too. You could have seen them.
Yeah. And then there was episode 2.
Man, I don't even remember episode 2.
It was the one where like Rick start fighting another Rick and transport into like different dimensions.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's like when American tries to do anime, they always do it wrong. They should take lessons from Avatar, Teen Titans, and even there's another one. Oh yeah, we
The
can't.
Boondocks.
Well, I'm trying to think about like there's Avatar, Teen Titans, and there's another one.
There's also the Boondocks.
Okay, I guess we can count the Boondocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like Avatar, it could have been like, cause like in Avatar, it feels like they put too much time on it. But like when you see the Rick and Morty anime, it doesn't really seem like they put a lot of time in it. Whenever they say they can.
Yeah.
Like, did you have any hopes with the Rick and Morty anime? Oh yeah, we watched like the preview episode for it, and it was like Morty riding on a ship or something, and he didn't like the voice acting.
I hated it. Starting so fake.
Yeah.
I hate the voice actors for all of them. And not only that, they're not just like having animation errors. They don't shitty voice acting, all that shit. Dude, even changing the story, especially
Yeah.
the fuck blonde bitch that I never met before.
Yeah. And then they try to make her into an alien.
Yeah, apparently.
It was very messy. I kind of feel like if they had Justin Warling in it, he would have like structured it way better. It could have been done better.
Maybe just.
But no, Justin Warling's gone. They're like, if we have Rick and Morty, we can take control of it.
But yeah, you don't even know.
Yeah.
It's like saying you're a rancher.
Yeah. They're just milking the cow.
Yep.
Dude, I don't even watch SpongeBob anymore, and I already know that it's becoming bad. Because it really just seems like they're just pushing every single idea until the show eventually dies. Even when it doesn't make any sense.
They'll keep living forever.
Yeah.
They will
Like,
ever disrespect the original creator's vision.
yeah, SpongeBob's gonna be the new Nickelodeon's Mickey Mouse. Like, literally, SpongeBob's the Nickelodeon version of Mickey Mouse.
Remember back in episode, like, meant can actually make him.
What was that?
Remember in the episodes, SpongeBob has a limit, and if you keep pushing him, snapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if Bruce to me, the older SpongeBob fucking hate.
Yes, most definitely. If the old SpongeBob meets the new SpongeBob, the old SpongeBob would just be mad.
He'd be like, "Can you shut the fuck up?"
Yeah.
I hated you.
The new SpongeBob would just be losing his shit.
Yeah.
Dude, literally there was an episode where like they were supposed to make the Mermaid and Barnacle movie, but then everything was destroyed. And so SpongeBob's like, well, looks like we got the footage, but at least we made part of the movie. And then Patrick's like, yeah. And then SpongeBob's like, Patrick, what's that in front of the camera? Oh, it's the recorder. Now, Patrick, what's on the camera? Oh, it's a lens cap. Did you just put that on? Yes, I just put it on to make sure that it doesn't fall off, so we won't be able to lose it. And so SpongeBob starts screaming and like starts spinning around and start like picking up this like ground and just start sucking on worms.
And the ones were even Sponge. Man, even Squidward get pissed after Squidward as well.
Yeah. There was like one episode where Squidward became like SpongeBob and was like, you know, working like SpongeBob, and then like there was one time where like everyone was celebrating because Squidward and Patrick were like bungee jumping on these bungees, and then SpongeBob's like, no! Squidward's not the one who's gonna get it! He's gonna go ahead and leave the party because I deserve it! You don't deserve it, Squidward! So you leave! Leave! So Squidward just go ahead and walk out of the party.
Basically,
SpongeBob versus Jealous.
huh?
SpongeBob versus Jealous.
Yeah. But he basically became.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how people would not even talk about how SpongeBob is mean to Squidward, but whenever Patrick is stupid and then SpongeBob lashes out on Patrick, they have a problem with him.
I guess they like it. Squidward gets bullied. It's because he's always so like mean. Like maybe that's why.
Like, the town thinks that Squidward's like the most evil character in the show. They think Squidward's the main villain.
Isn't it Plankton?
Yeah, but Plankton gets bullied for no reason. There was like one episode where he was scared of whales, and then Mr. Krabs just pretended to be a whale and started scaling Plankton to the point where he just wanted somebody to run him over. And then, of course, Mr. Krabs is gonna think it's funny because he loves to see plankton in agony.
Yeah, but there was another Mr. Krabs prank on. I just want to like apologize for.
Oh yeah. You hated this episode.
I hated this episode. They just went.
Yeah, it's just
Plankton was trying to steal the formula time, and Krabs was just got you.
yeah. He pretty much just pranked Plankton the whole time.
They had it felt genuine.
Yeah.
Like if you know, Mr. Krabs used to be like child and like this.
Yeah.
And now they just have a and like when they made that like why couldn't you say that you were sorry?
I kind of feel like when you watch Watermo, you really just wanted Tomoko to just apologize.
That bitch the her eye.
Wow. So you think the character's not gonna apologize?
No.
Hmm.
One, she's a hypocrite and probably a
Yeah.
bitch that's so
They're gonna go ahead and say that she's in like cuckoo land, and like the reason why she's like, weird and like different is because she believes that she can have a chance in the world, but she can't.
Okay, hold up real quick. I need to go wash my hands.
Okay.
And I'm back. Hello? Ciao. Yo. I'm back. Hey. Ciao.
You're back?
Yeah, I've been back, but you weren't responding.
Wow. How long were you back?
Like for a couple of minutes. Anyway, I'm gonna get going.
Wait.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for Barrel Race. This is the finale of episode 2. So if you are rating more episodes, we'll be back with it sooner or later. So we hope that you have a good time, and we will be waiting for you.
Wait, why did you say the finale?
Because it's literally the final minutes.
Yeah, but I thought you were saying like the fucking episode, like you were done with the whole idea.
No. No. When I said the finale, it is the final minutes of this episode, not the finale, like the final episode.
Okay, why don't you say that then?
Well, I just wanted them to think for a second.
What?
Try to make sure they think so they be able to learn more. How
the fuck does that have to do with anything?
So they'll be able to, think so they can like enhance their brain so they be able to learn more about their knowledge.
Dude, we're not an educational program. We're fucking entertainment.
So you're saying that, oh yeah, look, we can just say everything, it will just make everyone stupid.
Pretty much, yeah.
So you think we could just make everyone stupid?
If we try hard enough, yeah. I mean, hey, look. Phones are the most desensitizing thing that could happen to your brain.
Jaiden, you're on your phone every single day.
Exactly. Look how I ended up.
Just desensitized.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't be like me, kids. Stay off your phones.
Yeah, you don't want to be like Jaiden who has ADHD.
Yeah, go outside, go play or something.
Yeah.
Enjoy life while you can. Don't be a fucking failure.
Mm. And make sure you eat vegetables.
Yeah, they're very good for you. Remember, kids, don't vape. Smoke cigarettes instead.
Alright, we're
Alright.
gonna be going. Bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.